Hello everybody and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as Japan. We are 29 months into our war with France, and so far, not been going well for France. They've been basically cooped up in Northern Europe, and we decimated their Far East squadron. Now we're just kind of waiting on them to break, or for our invasion capability to go up through a research breakthrough, so that we can invade their holdings. Which would be the dream, but we'll see if that's a possibility. But yeah, we are researching some new destroyers because ours are getting kind of old, and we need some new ones with better anti-sub capability to replace these old 600 tonners and 900 tonners and these 1500 tonners. We're getting some 2,000 ton destroyers in here, putting them out and replacing all these obsolete ones. We also need our big guys to be replaced at some point soon. We have a new heavy cruiser being built, a new light cruiser almost out, and some subs coming soon because we are down to just 2 subs in our entire navy. So that's something. But let's go to the next turn. Enemy coastal raid, we'll accept that. Attack enemy ships in general. Let's see what they send to us. They do not have a lot. And we got nighttime coming soon. Alright. We'll see what we see. Any radio reports? We know they have to go for a target. Okay. Alright, we got something. There it is. Target. Stay behind it. We stay behind it. We avoid its potential torpedoes. Okay, that is an actual class of light cruiser. There's a whole bunch of torpedoes going into it, and it sank. And that's the last of their light cruisers in the region. I think that's their last major combatant. If you consider a light cruiser a major combatant. Yeah, Battle of Tonko. AV has condenser trouble. British government offers selling rights to 8-inch guns. Quality 1. Yeah, we'll buy that. Gun manufacturers now ready to produce improved 8-inch guns. Alright. Enemy submarine torpedo and damage a destroyer. Surprised they didn't go down. They won that month of trade warfare. Okay. Latest design for our destroyers. We're going to build a few of them. Yeah, you're down for a bit. Okay. It's not the worst. We still have one light cruiser. Only one, though. We're on fuel shortage again. We got some fuel in before, so we broke it for a bit. That's good. That is very good. And I still don't think they have one light cruiser coming this way, a destroyer coming this way. Looks about it. Everything else is focused in Northern Europe. Too bad we don't have Italy in here. If we had Italy, they could blockade the Med and really screw with the French. Alright, next turn. New subs into the Navy, it's good. New float plane scout ready for op service. We damaged a French destroyer. Sank 3 enemy subs that month, that's good. Okay, I don't see anything else. I want to check aircraft types. We want to get rid of old ones, so new float plane scout. Old float plane scout, we're going to obsolete you. Old fighters only got 9 in service now, so we're going to go ahead and retire the Tenzan B. That's good. One thing I think we should look at is a flying boat. Range and reliability. Do that. 31 months at war. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We have basically destroyed the French ability to fight us here. Like, they have no way of winning anymore. No way of winning at all in this region. So, really, at this point, it's just their trade warfare that's giving us trouble. So, we'll see how that goes. Next turn. New sub into the Navy. New light cruiser into the Navy. So I'm just happy to report they're close to mastering lightweight scattlings. Double gun mounts on destroyers. Great. Mitsubishi Company has developed an improved model of a medium bomber, the Mitsubishi Hayate. High B has better speed, cruising speed, range in all brackets, better toughness, bomb loads the same. It's got poor reliability. Maybe it'll have better reliability. We'll take the newer model. Enemy submarine has damaged a light carrier of ours. She's out for 5 months. Our ship, a light cruiser, was damaged by hitting a mine. She's out for 2 months. Okay. We sank more ships that month than they did, so we're winning there. British lost a destroyer. Okay, we're back on top in terms of... We're back in the black when it comes to money. We're going to go ahead and build some more of these destroyers, even though they have less firepower than I would like. We still need them. We need a lot of them, so we're just going to keep going. Anti-Sub Warfare 5, which compared to some of our older ones... So actually, it's pretty similar, but these older ones, these... let's see, these 5 old destroyers, replacing them would be great. And I think we have 5 already. Yeah, 5. So these will replace the old 600 tonners. And they have anti-aircraft guns, which is also very important. A lot of our light carriers getting damaged from subs. But the French are slowly, I guess, losing subs. I would like them to lose more, but we'll take what we can get. And their budget keeps going up, which is not great for us. Not great at all. Alright. Next turn. Enemy getting disputed border regions in some of their colonies. We can secure even more terms if we crush them. Peace negotiations are by Hawk Party. Okay. Advanced penetrator alloys. Gradual AP penetration improvement. Is good. We sank less than they did that month. 220 VP from Great Britain is good. 33 months at war. Subs, a couple more months for you. We've got another, is this 12 that we've got? Yeah, 12 new subs coming into service in a few months. That'll give us a lot more income, and then I think we can go ahead and maybe start building up, or not designing, we can go ahead and maybe modernize this design details. 1923, it's a little old. We can see if we can get a better one. Actually, we can see if we can get a better one now. Let's see. Dreadnought battleship. What can we get? 16-inch guns. 15-inch guns quality 1 instead of quality -1. I'll take that. Can we get unit machinery so we don't affect our speed, because we do need speed. Box magazine. Box magazine. Box protection for... oh, keep that pop up. Deck and belt halved in other areas, so the magazines are better protected. Get rid of the torpedo mounts. AA's good. So what is that? That's 2, 4, 6. It's 12 15-inch guns. 12-inch belt. We get maybe 12.5-inch belt. I like that. That arrangement's good. Plenty of dual-purpose mount guns. If we need to, we can increase speed by dropping that to 90 rounds per main gun. Pick up a little bit of extra speed. Then drop that a little bit. That gives me an okay. And this is the Yoshima. The Yoshima, we'll say the Yoshima class dreadnought, which has a little bit extra armor. It's quick. 26 knots is not a slow ship by any means. Quite a few 6-inch guns and dual mount turrets. I like the turret arrangement. So we have a symmetrical forward and chase armament with an extra two gun turret in the center that can be added to our broadside. So we got a 5 chase, 5 pursuit guns, and then a broadside of 12. Which is good. I like that. That is very nice. What is that? It's 4,134 a month, 33 months. We need some new ships. We're going to save that, and we're going to do a feasibility study. We've got, yes, we're going to overwrite that one. And it'll take 4 months, most of our money. We'll do that. We won't build it immediately, but we might have some spare cash here pretty soon to put down 1 or 2 of those and buff out our Dreadnought complement. Okay, Dreadnought Iki is condenser trouble. She's pretty old. Our scientists report that they are currently baffled by the problems of advanced AP cap design. Happy to report that they are close to mastering increased battery capacity. That's for subs. Carrier force. Carriers will operate in a separate force now. Okay. Sank 3 subs. They sank 1 of ours. They sank double the number of ships we did that month, though, unfortunately. Okay. Fuel shortage again. Subs. We got some coming out soon. Not bad. We can accelerate you. We can. We'll go ahead and resume normal for you. Ships in service. You're still waking up. We'll put you on rating as well, because you have you're a fairly good rating cruiser. 2 new cruiser, well, 1 new cruiser entered into Southeast Asia. We saw that coming around Africa, so that's not surprising. But they are still not doing great against us in this region. So let's keep going. A small engagement. This favors us, if I remember right. They decline battle. A coastal raid. Accept. Enemy unable to challenge our forces in the area. 303 VP. 4 new subs into the Navy. New light cruiser. Finished working up. Intelligence service considering offering safe passage to a revolutionary of some renown in his home country of France. This will ferment revolution. Should be careful stoking these revolutionaries. Give them safe passage. Let's see what we can do against France. If we can crush them totally, we can gain some of their colonies over here. Improved oil burners, 2% weight savings on machinery. Submarine sank a French corvette, the Quebec, in a spirited gun duel. We sank another French sub. We lost that month's trade warfare. French lost a destroyer. British lost a corvette in a battle. Okay. Fuel shortage is gone again. Okay, yeah, a lot of these are starting to come out, which is good. Need more subs. A couple more months for you, but we are back in the black, so we can't actually go ahead and put you on accelerated construction. And you want accelerated construction, and you want accelerated construction. Get some of these out quicker. Help out a bit more. Let's see, what are the French doing? They got any more reinforcements? Light cruiser, AMC coming in. So they're reinforcing the area. Ooh, they got a battle cruiser out there now. Destroyer. They've got to be getting close to being blockaded. 3 years of war. 3 years of conflict. We're close to it. Still not... Well, next month it'll be 3 years of war, and they're still fighting. Alright. Next month. Small engagement. Accept that. Attack enemy ships in general. What do we got? Some ships from our ally Great Britain have joined the force. Okay. So, light cruisers. Actually, I want to check. What are their light cruisers like? These are fairly new. 1923, and the Apollo is vintage 1914. How much time we got before sundown? So we were going to have a naval strike at some point. I can feel it. .27 knots for both of our forces, which is nice, very symmetrical. I also have some Great British we have some British destroyers. Let's get you off there. You're in line ahead pattern already. 32 knots. Why don't you start chasing them? We'll keep the Japanese destroyers there. I want to check. 9 torpedoes, 6, 4. Yeah, you're fine. I'm expecting those naval strikes to come at some point. Okay, what is your top speeds are? Yes, all right, 32 knots. That's what you can manage. What can you manage? 1913 vintage? Oh yeah, you are not great. 1913 vintage means you got 27 knots, so you're about as fast as our light cruisers. Your guns are just a lot worse. Okay. Alright, that's a good broadside there. Heavy damage on him. He's lost one of his turrets. Oh, that's an airship recon. For a second, I didn't know what the hell that was. Thought something was on fire. Got a strike coming in at some point. I'm expecting there to be a strike. Little like 11 plane airstrike coming in to bomb the crap out of this light cruiser. Forward gun of that ship is out. Give a side shot. It is on fire, fortunately. Okay, we're going to try and come around with these ships. Let's get a broadside on this thing. Okay. There's some torpedoes going in. Oh, she's dodging. She's dodging pretty damn good, actually. That British cruiser's still on fire. And she's down. Tiring, kind of torpedoed by an enemy sub. Not destroyed, though. And a sunk French light cruiser. They cannot hit us. We are so good. Knock on wood. Just gonna... There we go. Knock on some wood there. 8 new subs commissioned in the Navy. That's good. And we sent up feelers, negotiated peace without border changes. No. We're not going to accept it with border changes. We want to crush you. Peace is included with us gaining large territories and considerable war reparations. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, there we go. Just hold on. I need to get a tissue because... of my allergies. Okay. So we need to think. Oh, it's the same thing that we were thinking about before. We need to take some of their possessions. We need to take... we have 4 points we can take. So we can take that one, which is important. Can't take some of the big ones. Oh... Do we take Madagascar? No, it's too far. Take that one, though. That'll give us an even 4. Right, we can't take New Caledonia. But that means we have something in South Pacific and we have something in Southeast Asia now as a bigger base. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay. Aftermath of the war, naval budget is considerably reduced. That's true. Gradual improvement in armor quality. Increased battery capacity. 5% savings in submarine reliability. Okay. Yeah, they scrapped a whole bunch of shit there. Alright. Here's what we need to do. These 600-ton destroyers, they're getting scrapped already. We're replacing them with a new lot that we're building right now. Scrapping them. We are going to send... all the big boys back up to their home ports in the home islands, Northeast Asia. Southeast Asia, you can stay here. You can stay there. You 3 are going up to Northeast Asia as well. Or you 2. All of our light carriers except for the Ryujo and the Azuma are going to stay in... are going to go up to Northeast Asia, but the other 2 will stay in Southeast Asia for our new Southeast Asian squadron. Okay, our AVs will stay where they've got to stay. All of you will go to Northeast Asia. Oh, some of you are already there. Southeast Asia. You all move... Actually, you know what? That's fine. Well, no, we'll do that. We'll have all the destroyers go up there. So we'll move ship to Northeast Asia. Okay. Our air bases is... Now, that's the question. We need to go ahead and... yeah, air groups... let's go ahead and Port Arthur, 90, then bup. All of you be put on reserve. The ones who are already in Northeast Asia, like all of you, go to the reserve fleet to give us at least like 1 month of non-bankruptcy. And then you go to reserve as well. That gives us a bit while everybody travels to where they need to travel. You can also go into reserve. And then these guys, we will have you resume normal. 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 And then those two halt construction, yes. That'll give us 2 months. Once the battleships get up to their home ports, we should be able to save some money on putting them into reserve as well. Just as we got all those subs in there. Just as we got them. There we go. We've got we got a holding on the Chinese coast, and we got that all the way down there, which gives us range in New Caledonia for a new fight in the future, and we can also invade Tonkin, and we're just shy of Annam. Just shy of Annam. That's going to be something we got to think about. But that gives us a fairly good base to go from. We're right near France in terms of, like, peacetime income. So we need to think on that. We also need to go ahead and build some carriers. We have a carrier. We have the Andronus carrier design that we need to build. We thought it up 3 years ago. We need to put down 1 or 2. So that's going to be something we need to do as well. We have a lot of things we need to do. But let's go to the next turn, because we need to get our finances in order. Our scientists report that they are well on their way to understanding early AA director. That'd be great. New flying boat prototype ready for evaluation. Okay, so we've got currently the Atachi Suai. Either way, max speed is much better on the new planes. Cruising speed's better. Range is better on all brackets. So we need one that is just better. In terms of bomb load, they couldn't be worse. Okay. Toughness. Maneuverability's worse on both of them, and firepower's worse on both of them. But if I look at this right, we just need range. It's a flying boat. It's a flying boat. I don't need it to bomb things. I need it to find things. I like this. I like this. If it's a light load, that's 410 nautical miles. Yeah, we're going to go for the Mitsubishi XPB-32. Okay, we got that. Not now for that new dreadnought. We don't have the money for it. Okay, all of our big boys. You're going to the reserve fleet as well. That works. Alright, that gives us a little bit of extra income where we can resume that other destroyer. 4 months of you, a couple more months of everything. Resume that one just to give us a little extra. Yeah, that's about all we really can do. Alright. So we did win that war against France. We got some territories out of it. They did not have a revolution, which is kind of good. Can't have another revolution after you have a... Well, actually, you definitely can't have another revolution after you've had a revolution. France actually showed that off in their past. But this means next war we have with France, we can take Tonkin, we can take Annam, possibly. Once we take Tonkin, we can take Annam. And that will give us most of their Southeast Asian territory. And then all they have left over here is the island of New Caledonia and Polynesia, which would give us a South Pacific holding. There's a lot more Japanese flags than there used to be 10 years ago, even. So that is good. That is very good. But looking at the time, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Also hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye.